One of the secrets to successful child photography is the ability to be able to capture genuine smiles and genuine moments. And while they might look very natural, these moments don't just happen. So often when I turn up to a photo shoot, there are many reasons why a child won't do what you want them to do. It might be often that they haven't slept the night before, it might be that they're overexcited for the shoot, it could be any number of reasons. And so just because you have a setback like that in your photo shoot, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get great photos and natural smiles from the kids. The reason I say that is every time I've found if somebody says to a child to smile, they'll go like that. Before I hold a photo shoot with anyone, I speak to the parents about their children. So I ask them, just to give me a little bit of an idea of the child's personalities, so that I have an understanding, are they shy children? Are they hyperactive kids? Is there anything that I need to know that I should be aware of? And more often than not, the mums will tell you about each child. And so you come to the shoot prepared, knowing that if they have a really shy child, you're not going to put them in the spotlight and yahoo around them and make them overwhelmed. And for example, I've had a child before where I knew he was really shy, and so the way that we got a beautiful natural smile out of him was just by me sitting there with him and talking to him about his trucks or whatever it was. Things often don't go to plan, so you need to work with the kids to be able to get the shots that you want. So for instance, if a child is not standing still, or if they're a toddler that's just learned how to walk, it's very unlikely you're going to get them to stand still and do what you want. You need to follow them around and do what they want to do. Just because the natural smiles doesn't mean that they just happen and you just happen to be there at the right time with the camera. There's an aspect to professional photography that it is set up to a degree, and that's where your expertise comes in. As you get better and better, you see the sort of shots that you want happening before your eyes, and so you anticipate what is going to happen. You get your camera ready with the settings that you want, ready to go, so that when the moment happens, you're not going to mess it up because you haven't got the right settings on your camera. Then you direct the children into doing something. So I often get kids to run somewhere or to say something that will make them laugh, or I say something that will make them laugh. So one of my tricks that I often pull is that I say, okay, on the count of 3, we're going to say, "Mummy does stinky farts." But it's not that moment that you say it, you're waiting for them to process what you've just said and react to what you're saying. And so you're there waiting for that, and you're anticipating it, you've directed it, and then you capture it in that moment. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.